Alright, so today we're going to be talking about unboxing the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. I've actually already taken out the Samsung Note 3, but I wanted to show you how cool this thing is. And also with the T-Mobile package that I got, this is actually the T-Mobile version. It came with this slip cover deal, so you'll see that here. We'll talk about that. But regardless, I haven't taken anything else out. So they have, Samsung has a nice looking box. You can see it has a little slip coming through, and then all the cool stuff in here. It's 4G LTE capable. It's got the S Pen, watch on, Android operating system, of course, 5.7-inch full HD Super AMOLED display. CPU is a quad-core processor, 2.3 quad-core, and I must say it's quite the speed. I'm very impressed. 13 megapixel rear-facing camera, and then the front, of course, is 2 megapixel front-facing camera, and full HD 1080p playback and recording. So what stood out to me was, I've always been an iPhone fan, and kind of been complaining about the lagging speeds in Samsung's, or rather just in general of Androids, because I do some app testing for some clients. But what stood out to me was the speed of this thing. So before we go into the phone, let's take a look at what's in the box. Like I said, I haven't taken anything else out of the box but the phone, and then everything's kind of hidden in here. So you got your welcome guide, okay. Registration information, looks like for insurance, terms and condition. Again, it's all from T-Mobile. And then of course you got your wall charger here. This appears to be changing of pins, so you can change your pins with the clip. So the clip actually takes out, the clip itself actually takes out the S Pen nozzles there. I guess I don't know what you would call those, little drop down clips or whatever, but that's what you actually write on. And the USB cable, and of course your headphones. Now, some folks complain about the rubber in the headphones, about kind of hearing yourself on that, kind of like you have ears that are plugged up, and it's probably because of these rubber things on the headphones, on the headsets. So I've never really been a fan of the headphones. I haven't actually tested these out. I don't know if they've improved them, but if we compare them to, like, let's say an iPhone type headset, these snug in really nice. So if you look at the iPhone ones from Apple, these snug in really nice, and I actually like the feel of those better. But it's all preference. I don't know. I was at the T-Mobile store, like I said. There's a Samsung rep there, and he talked about that. Some people do complain about the muffling sound, and it's like your ears are plugged up and you can hear yourself. So that's just one of my complaints about these headphones. Again, I have not tested the new versions. I'm talking about the old Note 2 as well as the Samsung S3 headphones. So that is about it for the box of what we have in here. Let's go ahead and get into the phone. So I'm gonna set this aside, just put this away. And one thing I like about Samsung's quality of the Galaxy Note S3 is it's thinner. I played with the I'm just gonna set this aside for now. I played with the Note 2, and the Note 2 is a bit bulky as far as the thickness of it. What I like about the S3, the Note, and you can see how cool this leather, I don't know if it's leather pleather, but it's a good looking case. It's a Galaxy, it has it all tagged in. This is actually from Samsung, okay? And they call this the S Flip cover, alright? And all that means is that you can actually see part of your phone here. So if I was to turn on the phone right here on the side, you can actually see a lot of the functions, and you can work a lot of the functions all from this small square screen. Isn't that cool? And if I open it up, of course you see the whole thing, and here is the main phone. And I mean, look how liquid this is. I mean, I'm actually held that down, but if you, when I mean liquid, is I usually complain about how slow the response rate is on Samsungs, in Android in general actually. But I think this quad core really is the trick to get this guy to move, you know. And so, you know, I'm barely touching it there, and I think that's pretty powerful. This Note 3 is sweet. Another thing too, you know, you have you hold down the button and you can have your tasks. You can change tasks, close them out, of course. And this is all Android specific, and a lot of phones are a little bit different, but this is what I'm used to on the Samsungs. Okay, hold that down, and then you can also slide to take a screen capture. I don't know if they still have that feature on this one. Let's see. Screen capture. There it is. Alright, and then it just took a screenshot, and it gives you options up there to do what you want to do. So if I take out the pen, here's some cool features too that, again, I learned this from a Samsung rep. This pops up, and then I can do what's called an action memo, a scraper booker, screen write, which I like using, S Finder, and of course the pen window. So if I do a screen write, I get new options up here. I can now, you can see my S Pen kind of cruising around there. See that cruising around, and I can like circle Skype right here, right? And then, hey, how cool is that right there? And let's talk Skype, right? I mean, this is like really good response rate, so I'm really impressed. You know, I was debating whether to keep this phone or not for personal use, and this may be just my, you know, handheld computer that I carry around as a secondary device. I can't let go of my iPhone. I just love my iPhone too much, the 5S. But this is a really good device. So, you know, if you're looking for liquidity and speed, I think the quad core is definitely a big help in the Android family. Of course, you got your options up here, sliding things down, and then, you know, clearing. Let's clear that out. Your settings are in here, standard, very similar to the S4 settings, where everything is broken down in categories at the top. Okay, so you got your controls in general, and then of course, I mean, there's a lot of other options that you may be used to on the Samsung, and those are in here as well. But all your accounts can merge really nice and under the account manager, and of course, you know, you got your device manager there. So if we look at about device, you can go into some details here. This model number is SM-N900T. It's Android version 4.3. Okay, the baseband version is N900TUVUBI7, if this all matters to you. And then of course the build number, as well as a kernel version. And with a lot of the Android phones, you can tap the build number a few times. I believe this will do it. I don't know if I've done it yet. I believe it's 7 times, and then yeah, there it goes. 308 from being a developer, and then this will unlock the developer mode, so you can do some fancy stuff if you want to do anything extra to your phone. We'll check for a software update, and I'm not going to do it now, but if there is, of course we'll do that. Software is up to date. So really impressed here with this Note 3 from Samsung. So a couple of my favorite apps, I might as well go into them. I use Dish Anywhere a lot because it taps right into my Dish receiver with the Hopper, so I can go down to my DVR. Okay, if you guys aren't familiar with Dish Network's Hopper, it actually hooks up to the network, to the Wi-Fi, as well as out to the World Wide Web, where you can tap into it through an app called Dish Anywhere. So of course you can go back and watch all your recorded programs. You know, if you have a favorite show, whatever, you can watch that. The kids obviously love watching Nickelodeon as well as Disney channels. You'll see a lot of that in there. There's the guide there if you want to watch live TV, which I think is pretty sweet. So of course, because it has Sling built into it. Another of my favorite apps is ES File Explorer. There's my son Luke. Something new on this S Pen too, you can actually tap with a pen down at the bottom, the buttons here, the ones that you typically tap to go back, as well as the other options button right there. You see that? You don't have to use your finger. I know that's something new that the Samsung rep mentioned that they have added to the Note 3. So I want to do a review on the actual watch that taps into this, the Galaxy Watch. You guys have not seen that thing. That thing is super sweet. Can't wait to get my hands on that. It has a camera built into it, and we'll talk about that in the next video. But I wanted to shoot an unboxing of the Samsung Note 3 rather, and I'm thinking this is going to be the first step of getting everybody into speeds. We all want fast response time, and this is Samsung's awesome approach as getting there. So definitely the quad core is a big feature. If you don't like bloatware, obviously you can unlock it and hang out XDA forums or something and download a new ROM. But I always like to show the stock options because that's what most people will use. Most people are not going to jailbreak their phone or hack their phones, right? But that may be you. You may want to do that. I don't know. But I'm just sharing with you that the stock options, which you get, if you don't want to get this casing, like let's just say you don't think you'll use this, it comes with the leather backing, which I think is pretty sweet. Okay, and it's plastic on the inside, right? But it has that leather-y feel right there. See? Has that texture of leather type of feel, and I mean that's to me that's luxury. That's quality, and that's exactly what if that's what you like to be in fashion, then that's what it is. So this is the Note 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this review video, and this is Cesar Ramirez. We'll talk to you soon.